In the old days of King Arthur, today, still praised by the Britons in a special way, this land was filled with fairies all about. The Elf Queen, with her jolly little rout and the many groove filled often danced. Indeed, this is an old belief of which I read. I speak of many hundred years ago. Know for now the prayers and charitable desires of limiters and other holy frails who wander all the land by every stream, as thick as specks of dust in a sunbeam. To bless our halls, villages, stables, diaries, have made sure that no longer are there fairies, for where there once was to walk an elf, there's walking now the limiter himself, early and late to give his auspices, say matins, and other offices. Go all about the limit where he's found. Now women may go safely all around, in every bush and under every tree. He is the only incubus, and he won't do a thing except dishonor them. A bachelor in his house, this lusty liver, while riding from his hawking by the river, once chanced upon, alone as she was born, a maiden who was walking, soon forlorn, for he, despite all that she did or said, by force deprived her of her maidenhead. Because of this, there was such clamoring and such demand for justice to the king. This knight was all but numbered with the dead by, of course, law, and should have lost his head. But King Arthur spared him for at least a space. He left him to the queen to do her will, to choose to save or to order to kill. The queen, powerful and extravagant looking, thanks her husband for his import and begins to speak to the knight.
You are scared because you don't know if you're going to live or die. Of course, who wouldn't be afraid with an iron axe touching your neck bone? But if you can tell me what is the one thing that women most desire in a year and a day, I will spare your life.
Knight goes to each home and town around the kingdom, asking each and every woman what they desire the most.
What is it that women most desire?
Riches?
Alright, thank you. That women most desire.
I think it's love.
No woman gave the same answer, and the knight grew desperate. After 1 year of asking, the knight still couldn't find the answer.
I will never find what women want. Some want love, some want money, some even want better lovers. What will I tell the queen?
In the moment the question was asked, an old lady with her skin looking rot and her gray hair receding, she comes up to the knight and she speaks.
Why so grim? What are you looking for? I may be able to help because, as well as anyone knows, the oldest are the wisest.
Dear mother, I am going to die tomorrow if I do not find the one thing that women most desire. Do you know the answer to this? Please tell me.
Then give me your word, and when I tell you, you must do something for me in return. You will be safe and won't die. Let us go to the queen, and you will tell her this.
Old lady whispers to the knight's ear and tells him the answer and not to be scared because he is safe.
The queen has arrived. My queen, I have returned, and in the year and day that you blessed me with, I have found the answer to that women most desire. The thing that women most desire is to have power when it comes to deciding something in a relationship. That is the answer.
That is correct. I'm impressed, young knight.
The knight, relieved and stress-free for the first time in 1 year and a day, is now free.
Thank you, my queen.
But then the old lady comes up to the front of the court and presents herself to the queen.
My queen, I gave this knight the answer to the thing that women most desire. In return, he promised to do me a favor. I want us to get married.
Can you think of something less life-changing? I never thought you'd ask such a question.
I want to get married.
The knight had no choice, of course, and on the next day, both the knight and the old woman had a private wedding. The knight becomes depressed while aware that he's married to an ugly old woman and she is not the woman of her dreams. The old lady recognizes the knight's attitude and speaks.
Why are you so grim? I know I am not the woman of your dreams, but why do you not try to enjoy yourself in this relationship? I know that I am shriveled and ugly, but why you must remind me with your sadness? I will make a deal, my husband. I can stay the same way, but I will be the best wife I can be, loving and faithful. Or I can turn into a young, beautiful woman, but my attitude changes and I will be unloyal.
My lady, you can do whatever you want, and I will be happy with your decision. I will not make you do something you do not want to do.
You're letting me choose what I want to do?
Yes, my wife.
You made me very happy. I will be loyal and faithful to you, but also beautiful.
With those words, the old woman stands, and she turns into a fair young woman. The knight is overjoyed at her decision, and the couple lived many happy years after that.